how can program managers identify the best community partners to work with? What should we be looking for in an organization?
You want me to take that one? I mean, I think, it definitely requires spending time in the community, um, getting a sense of what those businesses' reputation is in the community, right? And again, I think that's the best way to really find out or to increase your comfortability with the businesses in the actual communities or within the programs.
Yeah, who would they look towards as a long-term energy advisor? I mean, underneath you probably, as you in your work with community organizations, I know that you probably could answer this better, but it's the organizations or the businesses that have that reputation, the longevity within the community that can produce and also be a part of other initiatives within the community. Maybe it's not just around energy, like you mentioned before, whether it's food drives or other things that creates that trust over time. And then you also can implement some energy efficiency and advice and things like that throughout that relationship that you build. So it's just Vester said the same thing, that long-term relationship, who has that within the community?
I agree, Nathan. And, as a program manager, it's important for you to know your territory, And when you know your territory, you become intimately involved with the community-based organizations that are doing things in the community. They have other drives. It's not necessarily going to be about EE, but, and actively participate, volunteer, those are the things that really resonate with the community, So sometimes you have unnecessary things that happen or unfortunate things that happen, tragedies where a multi-unit building burned down, and then you'll see on the news like they're doing a clothing drive or something to help out. That's where you take the initiative and you go and plant yourself to see how you can be of some assistance. And you connect with those community-based organizations, and it grows organically from those types of things. But you have to know your territory and you have to be involved. Otherwise, it's going to be a hard time trying to get in and get their trust. That will be my suggestion as a program manager. Know your territory.
I guarantee you, if an organization did an EV test drive day, you'd get a lot of people out there. That would definitely drive some interest. If you can tell people you can come out and drive some EVs around.
I agree with
people
that.
Out there, that might be a good initial way to get your name out there, is do a test drive day. You'll see a lot of people show up.
I would just emphasize, think outside of the box. Sometimes we get stuck into the energy paradigm or the low income paradigm. And it's, recognizing community partners that are from all places. And I think we can think outside of the box and be willing to establish that relationship. And I think that Andronika really hits on what you're talking about. It's not just one time. It's just not periodic. It's actually having that investment and that relationship so that they know it's real.